What's up, everybody? It's your boy Duty back again with another video. This video is just chef's kiss. So apparently our boy DSP decided to do the trifecta and talk about his mobile game addiction again for the third time, pimp. So yesterday it was Begmageddon, 2 Electric Begaloo. Now part 3, I don't know what we're gonna call part 3, maybe, I don't know. Review Tech USA Part 3 or something like that. I have no clue. But our boy decided to begin his podcast, which is going off on our boy Review Tech USA. And apparently Review Tech USA, some of his chat or his members and stuff, you know, Review Tech USA sent a bunch of people over to DSP stream a couple weeks back, and they became members and they were chatting, and of course our boy DSP was happy because he got all these memberships and tips. And you know, it's probably just a ploy for our boy Review Tech just to screw with our boy Phil. But anyway, our boy Phil decided that you know, he was gonna accept Review Tech USA's money and his memberships and be happy and not complain and be excited. But now when they're trying to have a little bit of fun with him, you know, he gets so upset. So in this video, he just goes on and on and on about Review Tech USA, our boy Richard, and how he was streaming some detractor content and ripping into him, and basically discontinued his membership, which is probably what pissed him off the most. And then he sent a couple of his boys over to DSP chat to harass him last night, and it was just chef's kiss. Let's get into it.
Now, one quick thing I want to completely clear the air with and get out of the way before people try to make drama out of all my content and shit, all right? Here's what happened last night. I was playing my usual Friday Night Fight stream, and I happened to notice that a couple of people who are newer viewers and fans of mine who've come over as a result of Review Tech USA apparently recommending my channel and saying go check out Darkside Phil, and actually coming here, becoming a channel member, doing some super chats and the like. So there's some new regulars basically, and one of them was here last night, and I said, you know, I've been hearing a rumor this troll has been coming on my stream for like a week now. All right. And
Alright, first of all, you're just too dumb to realize that they were trolling you. Yeah, some of them became subs and stuff like that. They gave you a little bit of money, but they weren't going to renew again. That's why your membership today dropped from, it was 620 something down to 520, because about 100 people from Review Tech USA that came over a few weeks back, or about a month ago, that dropped the sub to screw with you, they didn't renew. Now you got a couple of his boys coming over and trolling you in your chat. And I do have the video from last night where he was being dog shit in Street Fighter, and decided that, you know, he couldn't get matches either because nobody's playing that boring ass game. And he decided he was going to address the troll, the troll, quote unquote troll. And I have that video. I'll post that video next. It's delicious. Let's keep going.
this troll has been saying dumb shit like, oh, Review Tech did a whole stream about you, exposing you and saying all this stuff about you and how you blow all your money on mobile games and blah, 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 blah. And live on his stream, he canceled his membership and he did all this dramatic stuff. So now you've been exposed.
What he reviewed, for you guys that don't know, he reviewed your video, not a detractor video. He reviewed your video where you admitted to gambling, to being a mobile addict. Remember that a couple days, part 1 and also part 2? That's what he reviewed, pimp. He didn't review any detractor content.
By another YouTuber, okay? Now you guys know me. I don't give two shits what anyone says or does about me. So many people have over the years. Who gives a fuck? I already talked about this multiple times over the last week. You guys know the deal in regards to me and mobile games and separating my personal life with my professional life, and the fact that all the shit that they're saying that is so overblown and slanderous and full of shit compared to reality.
The problem is you can't do that, pimp. You can't separate them, because your professional life, which is your streams where you get money, where you earn money, right? You take that money and buy mobile games with it, and then tell your viewers that you're broke and that you need money to pay bills, but the bills you're paying are actually WWE champion pools, and that money's going to Vince McMahon. So your viewers are entitled to know that.
All right, I'm not going to go through that again. We already been through it multiple times. But the fact that someone who, in the last few weeks, actively came on my streams, told his viewership my content was good, okay, has some of his viewers now become fans.
He never said that.
They're supporting my streams, which is great. I'm happy for that. I'm always happy to see newcomers come on the streams. Then this guy offers me a PC out of nowhere. I didn't ask for one. He literally just offers me out of the blue.
No, you were begging your den heads to buy you one that was going to run you almost $2,500. And ReviewTechUSA had one on the side, which was a pretty nice PC. It was a couple years old, but it was a pretty hefty PC. And he offered it to you. But no, because you thought, oh, it was going to come with conditions and that you were going to have to suck up the fill. I mean, to ReviewTechUSA, and you couldn't criticize him because that's how you are. Because when you give something to someone, you expect them to be loyal, to never say anything critical about you. So you deflect them, pimp.
A PC. Here I have a PC from 5-6 years ago, but I think you could you say you need a new one, and I could just give it to you, just pay for shipping. I'm like, geez, this is kind of a lot of positivity out of nowhere from Rich, because Rich over the years has had a history with me that I have nothing to do about. And what I mean by that is Rich has this habit of not being able to keep my name out of his mouth. It seems like whenever Rich seems he can get some kind of a benefit out of mentioning me, he will. And then if there's nothing going on with me or whatever, he'll just completely forget I exist. And then he'll come back again in a negative way. So sometimes he'll be positive, sometimes he'll be negative. It's really weird with this guy. I don't even know, the best way to like describe it is like, you don't know what Rich you're talking to today. Are you talking to the Rich that's going to be a nice guy and tell his viewers you have good content and come support you? Or are you talking to the Rich that's going to do an expose on his stream where he watches your detractor content and shits all over you? Okay? Well, guess what? I don't like that shit. All right? I don't. If you're going to be one way or the other, fine, but don't be two-faced. Don't one day be nice and the next day be a piece of shit. All right? Either be one way or the other. It's that simple. You can't have it both ways. Rich apparently wants to have it both ways. Rich can't have it both ways. Okay? He's not going to. So last night, I actually talked to one of Rich's viewers on the stream and I said, is it true? Because this is what my trolls are saying. My trolls are coming on my stream with these dummy accounts, these insulting things, spamming my chat. If you guys have been here in the last week, you probably saw these idiot trolls spamming my chat with this shit. Saying, Rich exposed you, the whole stream exposing you and saying that, that you're a horrible person that blows all his money. He's not going to support you. And he even canceled live. He canceled his membership to your channel saying blah, blah, blah. So finally I said,
and that is the crux of why you're worried about this whole mobile game bullshit. You're worried about it because you're concerned that your den heads that pay your salary, that give you $125K a year for God knows what, that they're going to see this and say, oh, Phil is scamming us. We're not going to support him anymore. And that's what happened ever since that whole leak came out where you exposed that you're playing WWE Champions. And what ended up happening was for 5 days, your viewers or whoever weren't giving you any tips and money. And that's when you panicked. And that's when you decided you were going to do 2 freak out 30-minute rants about the whole mobile game addict and detractors and stuff like that. And what you ended up doing was exposing yourself for the liar you are, because you went on there and you admitted that you are a mobile game player and addict and that you spend money on it.
To this guy in the chat, I said, listen, it has nothing to do with you, but I'm just curious, you're a fan of Rich. Did this really happen, and to what extent did it happen? So they answered me. They said, here's what happened. Rich watched a detractor video about you, essentially talking about the stupid mobile game meme, the bullshit that you spend a ton of money on mobile games. And basically, after watching it this time, and it's weird because he's watched other stuff before, but now he claims he's convinced and he believed it. And then live on his stream, a big publicity stunt, essentially, big drama thing, he said, oh, I can't support Phil anymore. I can't enable him. And he canceled his membership. Okay? Now, a few things to say about this. Okay? First of all, I can't stop anyone from watching slander about me or defamation or whatever you want to call it. I can't. And I'm not going to hold you accountable for watching it either. I'm not in control, all right, of what people do. I'm just not. I'm not in control of what people do, and I'm not going to ever hold anyone accountable. Oh, how dare you watch a detractor video or whatever. Okay? Do it. In fact, go ahead. Watch it for yourself, what you'll find is that when you watch that shit, there's literally no proof of anything in any of the shit they say. It's all, oh, well, if you assume this, if you guess this, this could be true, so it must be. When you piece together 400 pieces of bullshit, you get a tapestry of bullshit, and then they all talk about it so much they believe it's real.
Pimp, we don't need any nigga nuggets, baby. Pimp, you came out twice. You came out twice in a week and admitted to playing mobile games. Admitted to spending money after years of saying that you didn't. You lied to your viewers, you lied to your wife, you lied to your parents, you lied to everybody, where you said you weren't playing mobile games when we all know you were. And the bank leaks last year exposed you for it. And it showed that you were up to 40K into these mobile games.
Okay? The truth of the matter is, everything, as I said, is based on a nugget of truth. Do I play mobile games? Yes, there's your nugget of truth. All right? Now, is there any actual concrete evidence of anything else that they've said?
Your bank leaks.
There's an assumption
Your bank
based
leaks.
on a guess, based on a conspiracy theory, based on this piece of information that probably isn't true, but they're saying it is.
Probably isn't
evidence.
true. You're talking about your bank leaks? Is that what you're talking about? Your bank
Conspiracy.
leaks?
That's exactly what it is. It's a conspiracy against me that's been going on for years and years. If it's not an escort, then it's a fucking, scamming my viewers over Project 7. Selling shirts that I don't own, fucking every little thing. And whenever one goes away, another one rears its ugly head, because that's what these people have done. They've latched onto me over the years, and it will never be good enough for them. I've told you, it's called moving the goalpost. All right? It's called moving the goalpost. All right? That's why I don't bother addressing their bullshit. There's no point. I have addressed their bullshit in the past. It does nothing. It's a waste of my time to address their bullshit, okay? But I can't stop any of you, all right, from doing that, watching the shit and believing it or not believing it. I can't. What I can say is that stuff has absolutely, positively nothing to do with my content. And you guys know that, right? You guys know that when you're on my streams on a daily basis and you're watching me play video games like Final Fantasy today, what the fuck does that have to do with any of the drama those idiots create outside of my stream? Nothing. Nothing at all. Zero. They're trying to derail people from enjoying my legitimately interesting, fun, chill content by bringing up nonsense that has nothing to do with it. Because they can't make my content look bad anymore because it's not. You see? So now they gotta completely.
All right, Pam. Now you're delusional.
Nonsense this way or that way. Okay. All right. So why am I bringing this up? Because there's a difference between, okay, I watch the video, I believe it or I don't, I make a judgment for myself, or, oh, I have a following on the internet. All right, I have a ridiculous amount of subscribers and viewers on my channel. Today I have nothing to do. I have no content to put out for my viewers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch videos that outright state that they are defamatory against Darkside Phil, exposing him, conspiracy theory. I'm going to watch it, right? And then I'm going to talk about it to all of my viewers. And then I'm going to actually pull a publicity stunt to try to get, attention for myself today. Because, Rich, that's what you did. Right? That's literally what you did. You had no content to put out for that day, and you said, instead of working hard to put out meaningful content for my viewers, let's do drama content at the expense of others so I can make a buck today. That's literally what you did.
Your video, Pimp,
and
where you admitted that you were a mobile game addict.
And I'm fucking pissed at you. All right? You should know better. You have a big following on YouTube. You have people who look up to you. Okay? And for you to pull that shit basically shows that you don't care about what you say or do in your content as long as you're making a buck. And that pisses me the fuck off. It does. Because I've had people like you walk all over me my entire fucking life. All right? It's called punching down, if you ever heard of it. I don't know if you ever heard of it before. All right? You're bigger than me. You're more popular than me. You got a bigger fan base than me. When you do that shit, whether or not you actually believe it or not, it doesn't even matter. Now everyone who watches your shit thinks I'm a scumbag. All right? Because you watch.
Everybody thinks you're a scumbag.
A purposely defamatory video. And then you pulled a publicity stunt on your fucking stream to get attention for yourself and create drama for yourself so you can get clicks, you can get views, and you can make money for that day. All right? It's completely fucking two-faced to do that. It's not, oh, it's objective. No, it's two-faced. Because you can't then the next day come back and say, oh, I'll throw Phil a super chat. You literally just, on your stream, said, I'm going to cancel my membership because I don't want to enable Phil because this video makes it look like he's a gambler or whatever, and then come back the next day, oh, here's a super chat. All right? You want to know what you call that? An asshole. You're a fucking asshole. And you did it to get yourself over, and I'm tired of your shit. All right? So as of this morning, I'm laying down the law. Rich, if this is how you're going to fucking behave, I don't want you on my streams. I don't want you doing anything to do with me. I want you to leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm tired of your shit. I got enough stress in my life with all these pieces of shit around me trying to bring me down and make up all this shit about me constantly. It's a constant in my life. It's not, oh, this is one example. This has been going on for the longest time. You can look at a history of conspiracy after conspiracy after conspiracy thrown my way over the years, and they're all bullshit. And I'm not addressing them anymore. There's no fucking point. And when you give publicity to the conspiracy on your stream, all you do is hurt for your own personal gain. So, I'm gonna lay down the law, Rich. Either you fucking apologize to me for what you did, or fuck off and never come back to my streams. It's one or the other. You can't have it both ways. I'm not even saying you have to be a fan or say you believe or disbelieve in what you watch. I don't give a fuck. But you need to apologize to me for trying to fucking get publicity and drama and clickbait views on my fucking behalf. I'm tired of your shit. All right? I don't want anything to do with you anymore if this is how you're gonna fucking behave. People have been saying it in my chat. It's like bipolar. One day, you're a fan of mine and you love my shit and you'll throw super chat. The other day, oh, Phil's a fucking terrible person and, you know, I gotta cancel my membership and blah, blah, blah. Fuck off then. Then don't come back. Because when you do this, you derail my content. You actually make my viewers say, what's going on? I don't understand why people are saying this about Phil. Why is another... They shouldn't have to be put in that situation. They shouldn't. It should be either you're going to fucking support or you're going to fuck off. Not one day I'm your friend, one day I'm an enemy, whatever benefits me today, right? No. Sorry, I don't need any fair weather fucking friends. I've had a lot of people like that in my life before. I don't need them. All right? So you make the decision for yourself. But you make it quick. Because I'm not going to put up with you coming on my streams, acting one way, and then from the other side of your mouth on your stream, shitting all over me. All right? I'm just not. Make up your fucking mind and make a decision quick, and we'll see what happens.
Look, you big-headed moron. He's not one of your den heads that you can bully around or tell what to do. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of ReviewTechUSA, but he has every fucking right to do whatever the hell he wants to do on his stream and say whatever the hell he wants to say about you. He's not one of your den heads, okay? Now, if you don't want to be friends with him or chat with him, that's your prerogative. But to sit here and make it sound like you need to be my friend and then these are all the requirements for being my friend, get the fuck. You know what, Pimp? You need a reality check. I think you need to get into a hole so bad that you lose your house and you're homeless for about a month, and maybe then something will click in your dent balding head and you'll snap out of it, Pimp. I'm really hoping that happens. All right, that's the video. Peace out.